Hello.
Howdy, everybody.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello.
It's good to be back again.
Greetings.
It is me, your pastor, plush Andrew, and today welcome to Mahito's funeral.
No, I will be.
Everybody
can't-
get the freaking funeral, the dancing funeral gifts ready for when Mahito eventually loses, but we'll see.
I will say this
Just
right now.
saying.
I will say this as the biggest Mahito hater. I will be his corpse and his grave. That motherfucker has killed too many of my favorite characters, and I'm gonna his corpse.
So wait, if Mahito were to die, would you like go inside of the church like Flintheart Glumgold style?
Yes. I would do
oh
what
my
Glomgold
gosh,
did.
I never thought of it that way. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so today we're
Mahito has killed too many people.
We're gonna be watching the death battle between the League of Legends player versus Mahito.
Yes. Now,
Yeah.
I should probably like say this for the record. Hi, Jesse here, Star.Seventeen. I was lazy enough, and I procrastinated too much to the point where like I'm not caught up with both series. But you know what? Anyways, but you know what? I don't really care. I mean, the whole point of these analyses are to learn these characters and like what they do, what are their stories and whatnot. So you know what? Even then, I know a good chunk about these guys. So like, if I get spoiled, I mean, I already got spoiled of the fact that like Asura dies in Asura's Wrath, despite the fact I wanted to play Asura's Wrath. But because the game never got ported, well, I had to suffer the consequences. But that's whatever. I love Shigaraki, one of my favorites of all time. I like Mahito, but not much of Shigaraki. I think Shigaraki's gonna win. Everyone else here thinks he's gonna win, aside from Ben, because he's a bit of a hater.
Ben is just doing this because he's petty.
But you know what?
Pettiness is going to destroy you, Ben.
I think Ben's cooking though.
But
no. Here's the thing. Wait, you know that like you know that gif of them carrying like the casket?
Yeah.
When Mahito dies, we all gotta post that gif. Like we're all just carrying Mahito's.
I just said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That actually gives me a funny idea for a commission. If I ever get the chance, because like I already commissioned Jersey about it. Maybe for a potential thumbnail, Andrew, for like a meme, I could just have it to where like it just be a drawing of all of us just carrying Mahito's like caskets. Yeah. While Ben is probably like maybe Ben he's giving this face. I mean, post it in the chat real quick. Give me a second. Hold on. Where's the emoji? Ben is just staring with this. He's just giving this face.
I was even thinking
like
that,
I'll just have Ben like live Ben reaction.
I was thinking either that or we can have him be Squidward with the flowers.
No. The Brendan Stimpy face is
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my! Why did they not keep the manga thumbnail? You know, where like they had like Shigaraki's like 25th volume like cover and Mahito. I forgot what the volume was, but like, why did they not keep that? That would look so much better. That looks so fire, but that doesn't matter. It's whatever.
All right. Okay, we can talk for 5 minutes. Let's start this thing.
We've been talking for 20 minutes.
Yeah, but that one wasn't recorded.
I know this episode is gonna be terrifying.
Wait, guys! Before we start, I have something very important to say.
If it's not, you're kicked out of the call.
All right, so basically, there's going to be a really one-sided battle, right? But on the off chance that Mahito somehow wins, I just wanted to say, did you know that the woolly mammoth's massive tusks grew up to 15 feet long?
Let's start it up in 3, 2, 1.
I love this.
Penguins.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Oh,
what? Is that who I think it was?
Wait,
it was Bubbles.
Yo, Bubbles?
Go back. Wait, what'd you say? What'd you saw?
You know what? No, never mind. Never mind.
No, wait, why? Okay.
The symbol of fear versus the human disaster curse.
Oh, man.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
He's Wiz and I'm
It's our job to
Boomstick.
analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who will win a death battle. Tenko Shimura was just a sweet, shy boy who loved
Aw, he's
superheroes.
so
Oh, no!
He will become an evil guy in the
Bite, sweet
future.
shy boys.
Ruthlessly beaten and abused by his hero-hating father, Tenko pushed beyond his emotional limits until he activated.
Who is his
Smash
father?
Bros. player.
Thunderbolt Rock?
Smash
Bros.
Bros.
League of Legends.
what?
Lives in a society.
Smash Bros? Wait, what? Off to a great start.
Wait, what?
Lives
God damn.
well, he lives in a
Wait,
society.
I
Oh.
didn't know he played
Right,
Smash
right.
Bros. Like, I know the League of
We live in a
Legends team, but like,
society, Duckbill. We live in a society.
that's not what he sounds like. But wait,
Oh.
like Smash Bros.
I mean-
like, where did that come from?
Yeah, where does that
I mean,
come
I
from?
guess in all fairness, for the record, video gamers are in fact the most oppressed minority in America. So
Wait, guys,
Oh, yeah.
guys, there is something funny. The whole he lives in a
What?
society is actually a nod to the fact that in the manga, one of the panels is him holding up the sign "Just one bad day," which is a Joker reference.
His
Oh, yeah.
inherent superpower, or quirk.
oh no, the
Wasn't
dog! I
so
forgot
bad.
about
Later,
that.
super strength.
Oh,
In
no.
his terror, he accidentally killed his whole family. Well,
Based
except
in
for
Red
Nero's
Pill.
dad. That one was
Oh.
intentional.
Tenko wandered the streets of
Really?
London,
Ugh.
silently begging for someone,
Yeah, that
anyone,
face
to help
was
him.
terrifying.
If only
Ugh.
a hero was there to save him. But
Well,
instead,
Oh
the
no,
only
but it's not a
open hand
hero.
he found belonged to the devil.
All for one.
Yeah.
Greatest super villain in history.
He took
Yeah, he
Tenko
did groom
under
him.
his wing,
Not in the way
feeding
we thought he
the
would.
hatred of everyone,
Oh,
yeah.
and everything,
Oh, wait, was that
and
Dr.
grooming him to
Robotnik?
one day lead his
No,
How did he
I
get
mean-
back from Death Battle?
No, that's Gerald Robotnik.
Oh, okay.
Kind of looks
Must have
like Gerald,
confused the
not gonna
two.
lie.
League of Villains
I get
in
the confusion, though.
destroying hero society.
Yeah, he
With
does look
that
like
came
Eggman.
a new name.
Yeah, he
Tomura
does look like he's
Shigaraki,
played by the
and
same
absolutely
actor.
Oh,
nightmarish quirk, Decay.
What is this
What it says
game?
on the tin.
not
Anything
bad.
Shiggy touches with all five
Yeah.
fingers turns to dust. The perfect power for someone who just wants
Oh,
to
it has
destroy.
to be
No,
all
it-
five
oh.
fingers.
Oh,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
feet.
So do you
Oh,
think
oh,
Thanos
oh,
has
oh.
a so wait, I have a question. So do you think Thanos has a wet dream every time Shigaraki turns something to dust?
No.
No.
Anyway,
No.
No.
yeah, Matt. Like, I think for that, but like, yeah, like,
Sorry, I'm late, everybody.
Who the heck is
Anyway,
talking?
so-
Hey Ben,
hey,
Ben, you're about to watch the biggest downfall of your life, man.
okay, Sean, we get it. We
Pretty menacing, if not for that dorky ass
I hope this video
costume.
doesn't get age
Hands
restricted.
are his thing, but come on, he just looks so dumb and fake.
Thumbtack?
Oh, those aren't prosthetics. Those are real hands
Yes.
from his
Yeah.
family that he
I
killed.
Yeah.
hope this video
Attached
does
to
not
his
get
face.
age restricted.
And
Womp womp.
explicitly
Um,
commanded to be left
No
there by
ratio.
his mentor so that he would never forget his rage.
Okay.
While his use
Womp
of
womp.
Thank you,
Decay
yeah.
started off
You know
relatively
what?
weak, it rapidly increased in power and range as Shigaraki came into his own.
Decay
Ugh.
isn't even limited to whatever he's touching. Anything that touches something he's decaying also decays.
Spreading like an
Brother.
all-consuming miasma that
So
can
it's like
wipe out
Decay-Septon.
anything from an enormous tower to an entire city.
If decay
Yeah, a
reaches
city
you,
could
your
die.
only hope is to
Yeah,
isolate
damn,
the
look at
body
how
that is
Just fucking
disintegrating
sue you,
before
just
it
die.
gets to something vital.
Crap.
After years of
Dude,
training
but
with
dude,
the greatest
dude.
supervillain of all time, Shigaraki was finally put in charge of his own team with one mission. He must kill his master's rival, the #1 hero, All Might.
Only to
my-
fall flat
oh,
on
that
his
guy.
face.
Oh my
Shigaraki
god,
was
I
a
love that
terrible
guy.
leader, quick-tempered, short-sighted, and, well,
Cringe. Oh, he's just so
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my god.
League of Legends?
Yeah, I
played that
one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
Oh, this guy plays
okay.
League? Oh, let me...
I am.
Wait,
so-
wait,
I feel-
hold on.
I feel more sorry for Shigaraki.
Wait, so it's canon this guy plays League? That makes me hate him even more now. That makes me want Mahito to win even more. Shit, goddamn.
Andrew,
He
please
uses
proceed.
gamer lingo on
Oh no, he does gamer lingo.
Game
You
over,
gamer
man. It's
link.
game
Oh,
over.
no.
Okay, I don't remember.
Game over, man. Game over.
I don't
man.
remember. I don't remember.
long support. Oh my god, this guy.
I don't remember him actually using gamer lingo. I mean, granted, I haven't actually rewatched the series in a long time. I'm just
This
trying my
guy.
best to like catch up with the series and whatnot. And I mainly watched through the anime. I never really read the manga until now. But like, I mean, if he actually did use gamer lingo, that's pretty funny.
I don't care. L plus ratio plus Mahito, please. Anyway, let's proceed.
All right.
Okay.
Ironically, he
Oh,
whines
damn.
like a baby
Are you gonna
when
come
things
back
don't
from
go
that
his
star?
way. He's
That
the
was a very
kinda
compelling
guy who would
argument.
say "you're me" in real life. in front of Norman.
When they say defeat is the
Damn.
greatest teacher of all, only through struggle could Shigaraki manifest his dark conviction.
Right as All Might's new
Oh,
protege, Izuku Midoriya, was coming into his
My
own
boy.
as well.
Oh, hey,
These
it's
two rivals,
broccoli guy.
the inheritors of their master's blood
Yeah,
feud, would push
that's
themselves
important.
past their own limitations.
Especially
And the
when
guy in
All
the
Might
group.
and
Yeah,
Number
my
One
boy.
double KO'd each other, leaving Shigaraki to lead the League of Villains all by himself.
And with the stakes higher
Wow,
than
what
ever, Shigaraki stepped up. He built the monstrous Gigantomachia for a month and a half
What's the
straight
difference?
and conquered other villain
Oh.
organizations to create the paranormal
metahuman?
liberation
Is this a
front.
D&D
Thousands
comic?
of new soldiers for his personal
Okay.
army.
All to impress All for One's personal
Oh, Gerald.
quack, Dr.
Gerald.
Ujiko, who spent months upgrading
Yeah,
Shigaraki's
His
name is
body to make it
Gerald.
more like his
Yeah.
sensei's. It might have been constant
Ugh.
agony, but Shiggy went from
Oh.
Chud to Chad.
Ujiko's experimentation vastly increased Shigaraki's strength, speed, and durability. Enough
Oh
to
yeah,
match and
the word
surpass
chud. I
even
only
All
recently
Might's
found out what that
absurd
means.
Sharing All Might's power between
Lovely.
them, Deku and Bakugo were able to
Right.
punch an island-sized hole in a cloud that reached 2,000 miles into the sky. We've calculated that before.
2,000?
Nearly 80 million megatons.
Oh, hey, they
Ew,
referenced
Deku versus Asta. Ew.
the.
As previously determined in wait, they fought
Like-
together.
Yeah, and
Yep.
spoiler alert, Math. It is possible. Okay, so if you don't know Math, they have
Okay,
like
I'm
Death
back.
Battle. Anyways, Death Battle will have like these
Yeah, I was going, it's my sibling's birthday.
Nice.
happy birthday to them. But they have like
Thank
these
Yeah,
semifinal episodes. Like that's what they're called, right, Andrew? Semifinals or whatever.
Yeah, it's like semifinals.
What?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, but like basically they will have like these semifinal episodes before like the actual finale for the season. And unfortunately, this episode is probably the worst out of like all the semifinals. Especially because like no, it's not because of a certain outcome. It's because of Asta. Like they did not do Asta really. They did Asta so freaking dirty. Like no,
Oh.
like he wins. Like Asta wins. The thing is though,
Oh.
that, like they portrayed him really
I mean, yeah, he has
freaking
that
badly.
big black sword, so you know.
No, like no, he
No,
no,
not
he
like that.
they portrayed his character really badly. Like for whatever reason they go with the whole nerd versus jock thing. Even though as someone who has not seen Black Clover, from what I've heard, Asta is not even close to being a jock.
I
So,
have, and yeah, he's
Yeah,
not that much of a
it doesn't
jock.
that doesn't really help.
Yeah,
out
I
the
actually have
Literally-
seen Black Clover. His
literally in,
motivation
like, the
is
first-
to be the king of the wizards, so he
Literally, like, the
he
first
literally would be
episode-
the opposite of a jock, since wizards are typically a nerdy subject.
Also, literally, he's
Yeah.
treated like a joke by everyone he meets at the start of the series.
Of TNT,
wait, me?
almost as much as the meteor that wiped
No,
out the
obviously me, because I want
dinosaurs.
Morbius and
Shigaraki
Deku to
can now
fight.
move fast enough that
Wait,
his
J-
body
J-
produces
Jesse, you're talking about me?
hypersonic shockwaves and can even catch laser beams.
I'm sorry, I was
And
like
he's
literally
tough
gone
enough
for a
to
second.
Real
survive Stars,
laser.
Stripes Intercontinental Ballistic Cruise Punch. Now the new name for
That's a name.
Mafdominus.
They're getting crazy with these
Gigantic
names.
What?
Megastorm. Anyway, it also made a blast so big it showed up against the curvature.
Guys, I'm sorry
of
if I
the
did
Earth.
anything
Though
wrong.
he
I
might
didn't mean to
seem
do it.
invincible,
With.
when Shigaraki's body is pushed hard enough, he will
Fine.
evolve into a state
Why are you
of
looking like that?
uncontrollable.
Holy, turn into the
Decay
mummy.
became? Oh shit! More hands.
Shiguraki can spontaneously
Oh,
turn
oh,
flesh
what-
into
oh, what?
existence, seemingly
Guys,
oceans of
this
it
is
in
somebody's
an instant,
fetish.
whenever he wants. He can even
Oh,
use
what
it
is
as a
that?
type
What
of
is this?
armor
So
to
is this
defend
like-
in close combat.
But that's nothing
Okay,
compared
listen.
So-
to Ujiko's greatest gift. Shigaraki
So is this why
wanted to be the
Yoshikage
new
Kira
All for
became a
One.
creep?
So what better way than the old man's quirk?
All for One's quirk.
Wait,
All
what?
for One allows
Yoshika-
its user
imagine
to
if
steal
Yoshikage
and store
Kira met
works with
No,
Shigaraki.
God.
And All for One has hundreds of them stored up, collected over the years.
Each quirk is
Yeah.
connected to
I
a
think that's
memory of its
Azaton.
user's
You guys
existence
shut up.
in the form of a spirit, a vestige.
What?
Kinda
Oh, here we
like a
go.
Finally, you got a box.
Oh
It's
no,
biological
the
quirk factor.
vestige! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I think it's over. It is actually
It's
over.
over.
You know what?
What does
It's
any of this
over.
mean, guys? I don't watch this shit. What does any of this mean?
Wait, hold on. They're spirits? I always thought they were just like memories or something. I didn't
No.
know. I didn't know they were ghosts.
No, turns out
Basically-
so. As a guy was saying it, yeah. So basically, quirks are linked within that person's soul. The way.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
masturbation scene I was
And-
planning was gonna be very awkward.
Piece of their soul. They exist in this kind of psychic world in Shigaraki's body and can even act as a spiritual defense should it be invaded.
And with those vestiges came quirks like
Yep.
super fast healing.
Oh yeah.
air bl-
Okay. Yep. He's got both search and danger sense. Yeah. It's over.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Jover.
No
It's Jover.
way!
It's Jover.
And
Search
Oh, no.
spring-like
Super
wind,
ordinary.
danger
What is
sense.
danger sense? What's danger sense? What's that?
so
It's
It's
kind of
okay,
like
attacks
let me
Spidey
say
sense,
it.
but like for Henry Danger from
God.
It pretty
Let
much
me-
detects when an
One at a
enemy is
time.
nearby.
Okay,
It
one at
detects
a
when an enemy is
time.
nearby.
No.
Never
Wait,
mind.
do I have
Never
all these powers? Because keep in mind, I play Deku in the fanfic, so Jesus, ready for this.
You know what? Never mind. Just proceed in through.
What's
at this
search
point, there's no
even?
point talking to them anymore.
Blast,
wait, what's
radio
search?
waves,
I don't know
fire,
what
telekinesis, teleportation,
Just
ability,
proceed.
and the
Please
ability
stop.
to track foes.
Is that
He
Venom?
can even combine multiple quirks together, like in
No.
this big-ass electric comic.
Venom.
However, any vestige stolen
Yeah.
or destroyed will also remove that quirk from Shigaraki's
Yeah,
repertoire.
What?
They're also sentient, and some can even fight for control.
Which is when the
Holy-
second
No
shoe
way.
finally dropped.
Get out of here.
Because Shigaraki also got All for One's vestige, that means All for One was now in possession of a shiny new body that he'd spent the last 15 years.
Oh yeah, I
molding for
forgot he
him to
was a
take
xenomorph.
over.
Shigaraki's
There's
entire
no way.
existence was planned from the beginning. Why?
No
Because
way, of
All Might's
course.
previous mentor was Nana Shimura, Tanko's
Oh.
grandmother.
Oh, that to mess
Yeah?
with All
Oh,
Might.
boy, here we
That is
Yeah, let me just say right now. Whatever opinion you have on All for One, we can agree that that was messed up. The moment where he tells, "Oh yeah, that guy I have as my successor, that's your master's grandson. Where's your smile now, buddy?" Like, All for One, are you okay? Like, why would All for One do this? Like,
He's just a
Like,
petty
no,
asshole, though. Like, he's a
like-
generational hater.
like I remember back in the day where All for One says, "Oh, I just want to be the Demon King." He really doubled down on that. Wow.
Wait.
Oh,
So, you know
wow.
what this reminds me of? This
What?
reminds me of 2012 Shredder, who was all like, "Hey, you know that girl over there? That's your daughter."
Yeah, exactly.
Miwa.
Whatever opinion you have on All
Oh.
for One, you can admit this guy is deliciously evil. I love him.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like a xenomorph, so obviously he's evil.
some next level hating
Obviously.
right there.
He manipulated
Exactly, Mimsek.
Shigaraki's entire life.
Now I like to imagine what happened if he
one
fought,
purpose.
if
Create
Shigaraki
a
fought,
soul so
if
corrupted
All for
it would
One fought
grind away at All
Yuha
Might's
Baha
perfect
from
world,
Bleach.
allowing All for One to take full.
Maybe
There's
then
a
Bleach
character
can
named
finally get a
Baja
win.
Blast
For
in
one's
Bleach.
possession wasn't complete,
Yuha
and
Baha.
Shiggy managed to
It's
fight
German.
his way back.
I
I mean, I
in
like
time.
Baja Blast.
Literally
It's my
did
favorite
hang
Taco
his
Bell
way through
soda.
vestiges in the process, all to fight his rival Deku one last time.
Despite Izuku's best efforts to
Wait,
save
they're
him,
rivals?
Shigaraki was too
Yeah.
far gone.
Yeah.
His spirit
Yeah.
dictated
I know, I always
Oh,
thought they were
years
stepsisters.
of
Even
his
the leader of a
hatred.
villain
And the new
league.
symbol of hope defeated the new symbol of fear, burying All for One's grudge for good.
All that Shigaraki
Yeah,
asked
my
was to be
boy!
remembered as the heartless destroyer he was raised to be, and not the broken, angry, crying little boy he really was deep inside.
For just
I mean, yeah,
one moment,
fathers can be
though,
abusive. There's no
Shiggy
reason to be about it.
The only thing he'd been denied his whole life, the one thing his lifelong nihilistic tantrum
Actually,
was
now I'm
really
imagining
all
what happened
about.
if Shigaraki's
He got
opponent
a
was
hero
Zera
who
from Fairy
tried to
Tail.
save him.
Wait, can I explain why? Because the whole thing with Zeraf's ability is that his entire power is that if he cares about someone, they just die instantly. So all he has to do is say, "Oh, I care about you, Shigaraki," and boom.
Okay, but let me just say this right now. That was perfect. That ending part was perfect. Oh no. I know I really shouldn't really feel sympathetic for villains, especially since Shigaraki was perfectly okay, I mean, I wouldn't say perfectly okay because keep this in mind, he was kind of manipulated throughout his entire life, but oh man, this ending to his analysis really just strikes home that had Shigaraki been founded by someone, let's say All Might or Razorhead, anyone, he would
Maybe
not
Optimus
be the
Prime?
villain. He would not be the villain he is. Kizma, he did not want to be viewed as a victim. He did not want to be viewed as this helpless child that was in a very terrible household. Oh my god,
Man, he
Damn
basically
it,
had the same character arc
like-
as Thor from Avengers Endgame.
This is one of the main reasons why I love him as not only a villain but a character. Oh man, I wish if I could be immune to his decay, or maybe he won't use his decay powers. I'd give this man a hug if I could, or when he's a kid, I could give him a hug because, man, like that's right. That strikes home. That strikes home.
Yeah, it does.
So you know what? Let's transition all of this very sappy nature to hating nature with Mahito. Andrew, take it away.
All right, let's go.
Where you go, I go.
This battle is sponsored by Robin Hood Gold.
Yo, Robin
With
Hood.
Robin
Yo,
Hood,
the
hey,
guy
Robin
from
Hood.
Shrek.
Robin
It's the
Hood.
guy from Shrek.
Robin Hood.
Who died?
It's the guy from the Disney movie.
And the
Alright,
guy
before-
guy
Robin Hood
who's
Financial
Shrek
LLC,
VA.
member SIPC. Membership is offered
The
by
guy
Robin
who's
Hood
Shrek
Gold
VA will voice the
LLC.
guy in Tekken.
All right, let's do this.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
that's
Ever
it.
since
Here
Cain slew
we
his
go.
brother Abel and wetted his fields with his blood, man's greatest
Why are we
fear
talking
has
about
been
Adam and
his
Eve
fellow
Bible lore?
man.
But
That's
what
not-
if this fear took on a life of its own?
What if all
that
that
scene.
negative emotion humans felt for one another spilled from their bodies and congealed, forming over time a living being fueled by malice?
Why is there
which
so many
believes
shots
in
of this guy's
nothing but
feet?
The law of the
This
jungle.
piece of shoot him
You'd
dead if
have
I
the
could.
Special grade curse with a patch face, Mahito. Oh, I've had people tell
Oh,
me I've
burn in
got a
hell,
human
Mahito.
disaster
Yo,
curse when
wait.
I've had too many mojitos.
Mahito
I
is
love
one of the
All right,
Wait,
aka patch face.
Lives in a society again. Oh my
Fan
god.
of George
Lives in a
A.R.
society
Martin.
again. I can't be asked.
Wait, he's only a few months old. Guys,
yeah.
I think I might be in trouble
I
because
mean-
I
Yeah, he wasn't
mistook him for
born
a
that
girl
long
and
ago,
may
actually.
have done some unfriendly
Yeah,
things. You
like
know?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think they established him to be someone like young. Like it makes
Well,
sense
I'm
considering
going to
like, how
jail.
It makes sense considering like how childish Mahito was. From what I can recall,
Yeah,
he
was,
appeared very very childish. So that makes a lot of sense.
yeah, he was.
I'm going to jail,
basically,
guys.
Like, a
Like,
bad-
he's not
guys in
like-
court.
He's not like Sukuna, basically. Like Sukuna has been alive for like what 1,000 something years.
Yeah.
Mahito's only been alive for like maybe a few months, which yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Exactly.
Hey,
yeah.
hey, that doesn't.
I
That doesn't.
understand.
Hey, you know what? You know what? I don't care if he's like a few months old. I still want to kick the shit out of this bastard.
He
Hey,
could
shut
be-
up, that's a minor.
Wait,
Hey. Oh,
Hey,
man.
wait,
Don't
hold
care.
on, hold on,
Don't care.
hold on.
Don't care.
Wait. A fan of
I'll kill
J.R.R.
myself.
Tolkien. Wait,
Sorry, Tolkien.
Something
Yeah,
of
that's what I
Tolkien?
said.
Wait, what?
when was he a
Like, what?
fan of him? What?
Huh?
What the heck?
Tolkien.
Don't
Huh?
blame me. I'm still at the part where Yuji's apparently still
I'm
alive.
gonna have to look this up. Hold on.
Oh,
Tolkien.
I think it's because of the books that he reads.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, Lord.
Okay, I
you
did
read
not know
Lord of the
that.
Rings and the Hobbits. Hold on.
Yeah, because like there's some scenes where
I
he
never
reads a book.
noticed, huh?
That might be what the
Wait.
books are on.
Yeah, I think that's the books he's reading.
I never noticed. I mean, there was a Lord of the Rings reference when like Yuji was watching movies, so you know what? I can see it. Yeah.
Yuji referenced Jennifer Lawrence, so like
What
you know.
Oh my
what does
god,
the-
he did. I forgot.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
does the kid
Yeah.
from South Park have to do with any of this?
All right. All right.
Anyways,
Deadliest beings to
Andrew
ever
wants
afflict
it.
mankind. He's no mere mortal, though, but a cursed spirit. Innumerable spirits exist, weaker or
Oh, somebody get me
stronger,
the
depending on the
Ghostbusters,
amount
then.
of anxieties,
Yeah.
jealousies, hatreds, and fears humans feel about them.
Okay,
Like
so let me
the-
tell you this, Matt. Some of them may be able to handle them,
What?
others they'll
What
just
happened?
be dead in like 5 seconds. Let's just put it that way.
Oh,
Wait, what happened, Andrew?
I'm just talking about the Ghostbusters versus the Jujutsu Kaisen spirits. Just like how long they would.
Oh, okay. I'm so silly. I did. Okay.
I mean, to be
Uh,
fair, they took down the
Kinda weak.
Mesopotamian
Or the
god,
fear of
so
smallpox getting stronger, or the fear of fire. Oh, goodbye, Tokyo.
Wait,
So it
hang on a minute. I'm
follows-
sorry. This is
Yeah.
like, way out of topic, but like, isn't it the same thing with Chainsaw Man? Where it's like,
Oh yeah. Like
like
I-
the-
yeah,
especially
devils
know,
are like born out of
I
the
ne-
fear of humans and stuff, and
Yeah.
actually powers possessed by like the blood fiend, which is like a blood devil but turned into a fiend. There's a lot of lore, but point is, yeah, that is very similar,
it,
especially the gun devil. Fear of guns.
never
it-
really- I don't know
it,
how I
it
missed that with
reminds me
JJK,
of
but they
like yeah.
do that with
I
Chainsaw
haven't
Man.
gotten to like this character yet, especially since I haven't really caught up with like Chainsaw Man. But like, I do know there's like a devil character named like War Devil, and I think like they're considered like weak because like humans like probably don't give a damn about war. I don't know, but like that is the case. So maybe it's the
Yeah,
case for them
like
as well.
from what
Yeah.
I remember,
Yeah.
what I know with
What
Chainsaw
is
Man
it
that,
good
like,
for? Absolutely nothing.
Like, well, from what I
were
remember,
you
is
saying,
that
Andrew?
like the more that humanity fears like something, like the stronger that devil is. like with guns, for example.
Which is really cool. I like that
Yeah.
art thinking. That is really, really cool.
Yeah, you got
I
the
love the writer.
yeah. Sorry, you at least know the
Ujimoto, right?
part with his parents, right? What happened to his parents and his brother?
Aki, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got decimated. I feel so. That was terrible. That was just terrible.
All right, let's go.
Mankind's fear
that's
of
true.
itself would be extremely powerful. Those negative emotions manifest as Mahito, a being composed of cursed energy.
It's basically like evil ki. Cursed energy can be used to make spirits way stronger, faster,
I want this man
tougher
hung,
than
but jump
any
with
normal
kibbles.
human, and it's invisible, making curses like Mahito impossible for the untrained eye to see. Only a life or death situation can galvanize a normal person to see a cursed spirit.
That also makes cursed spirits virtually immune to physical damage. They may be physically present in space, but
That's
can only
true.
be harmed by attacks that embody spirit matter like cursed energy.
Which makes curses
Oh, so I could
insanely
accidentally
hard
bump
to get
into
rid
one
of,
and I would have
like
never
ghost
realized it.
cockroaches.
Yeah. Wait, spit. Oh,
Should've
I
Oh, the most worthless
understand why they
Pokemon
use
ever.
my boy.
Nice.
No, what are you talking about?
that
Lore-wise,
that ability,
In the
though, that
newer games,
ability.
maybe, but like,
lore-wise, lore of Spin Ninja is awesome. I love
Yeah.
this little guy.
That ability though. I don't care. I don't care if it makes it useless. That ability is very, very useful if you give it to the right Pokemon. It's very useful.
I mean, yeah.
Or my ex. That's why you need a
Wait,
jujutsu
what?
sorcerer to come in and kaizen the shit
Real
out of them.
boomstick. I
They
don't know
call
who
it
said that.
exorcism,
Kaizen?
but
Oh my
I like
God.
the way I said it better.
Curses
Speaking
and
of curse-
sorcerers have battled each
fair
other for millennia, waging an endless war over the fate of humanity. Almost exclusively in Japan.
Holy
for
Wait, pause,
Mahito
pause,
is
pause, pause,
special.
pause.
What?
I recognize that sound
What?
effect. I recognize that sound effect. That's like the sound effect for the Foot Clan in the 2003 TMNT show.
I'm pretty sure that tends to be used for like other ninja stuff. I believe.
Yeah, typically with ninja stuff.
Yeah, it's also a meme.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, but like that clip
yeah,
originated from that sound effect originated from TMNT 2003.
I don't know if
Huh.
it has. I don't know.
Mm.
You see, most curses are basically dumb animals,
yeah.
but Mahito has so much cursed
Yeah.
energy that it gave him sentience.
So he was recruited by Kenjaku
That's
alongside
terrible.
other special grade disaster curses to wreak havoc upon the world. In fact, they made Mahito their leader.
And even more frightening than intelligence
They
and bloodlust, Mahito possessed philosophy.
Perhaps informed by the tragic
Wait, what?
meaninglessness of interhuman
Philosophy?
conflict, Mahito is an existential
Oh,
nihilist,
fuck.
believing in nothing but his
Oh,
own
so he's a
will to
Lovecraftian
power. It's
character.
a dog-eat-dog
Gotcha.
world, and Mahito
Oh,
is
yeah.
the wolf.
Ah! Oh no, it's his
God damn it.
special spirit technique.
Ew, AI.
Data survival.
Is that AI?
Wait, that was AI.
That was AI?
Yeah,
I mean, it looks like it. I think. But
I mean, I
Shit,
can't tell
yeah.
the difference, to be honest, nowadays.
Oh no, it's even worse.
Unfortunately.
It's the evil curse spirit technique, AI.
shut up. Shut
Also
up.
makes him kind of a goofball. If nothing
Oh,
matters,
man.
why not have fun with
What
the
the
slaughter?
drippers
Really get
away?
your steps in. He loves to dig around and toy with your emotions like a cartoon
Oh,
character.
yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
No. Wait. Everyone pause. I've been waiting to say this. I swear to God, if I had my Gwimbly gun out.
Just
No.
That was terrifying. I hated this moment so much.
Yeah.
Junpei was innocent. Junpei was innocent. You killed him. You sick son of a. Kill you.
And the fact like the literal opening to the anime literally tricked you to think that Junpei may or may not be actually part of the main group. Diabolical nature.
I thought he was
not
just.
gonna lie.
I thought he was just gonna be a new homie. I thought he was gonna be a new homie.
Yeah, but
Why?
okay. Here's the thing. From what I think,
looks
from
like
what I've
that
learned
angry
about
guy
the
from Demon Slayer.
from what I've learned from like the mangaka, the author or whatever, right? The thing is that like he is like they are perfectly fine with like killing off a character if that character ends up being like a fan favorite because it will create like despair and whatnot. But here's the thing: if let's say said character is Mei, they would not want to kill them off because people would just be excited that she died, so that would not be fun.
Yeah.
Which is if that's true from what I've learned from like Class Command D, that's terrible. Oh my god,
Wait,
what is wrong
isn't that
with
the
you?
Wait, isn't maybe the turkey-haired girl that slept with her brother naked?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
It should have been me.
Oh man, I kind of liked that scene. That kid deserved it. Anyway,
Before slitting
You
Oh,
analogy.
Oh yeah, that scene was so diabolical.
hey, let's see that again.
Diabolical.
Wait a minute.
no.
your emotions
Let's play it
like a
again.
cartoon character before
Andrew, I can kick you in the call. I can kick you in the call.
I don't think you could, but okay.
Oh.
Oh, he looks like
You
a Sesame
mother-
Street.
Shut up, man.
Throat.
Shut up,
Appropriate
man.
analogy considering his curse technique.
Hey, Andrew,
idol
you're gonna
transfiguration.
there's space laying on your pillow
curse
tonight.
energy,
Oh.
Mahito
Oh,
can
yeah,
control
there's Isle Transfiguration. What he did to Junpei.
Here we go.
anyone's soul with just a touch, including his own. In fact, he's so good at manipulating his own soul that you can't even kill the bastard without directly targeting it.
In Jujutsu Kaisen, the soul
Okay,
and the
okay, wait,
body-
pause.
One can replicate a soul in a
Like, what did Boomstick said?
Hang on,
You
I'm sorry.
can kill him without messing with Mahito's soul, right?
So no, what we're saying is that you can't directly attack Mahito. Like you can't hit him like normal means. You have to hit his soul.
Yeah, you had to attack their soul.
In order to actually
Keep
do
this in
damage.
mind, because I think that's gonna be very, very important. But
Yeah, I can
Look,
tell when we got to the part in Shigaraki's analysis where they talk about the
yeah,
spirit.
but
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
let's
proceed.
proceed.
So
Let's proceed. I'm
before we
scared.
continue, yeah, one of the bigger like debates of this is that would vestiges from MHA and spirits be like considered the same thing? Like if they were, then
I
like,
believe they should because they're souls at the end of the day, right?
because yeah, they're
Oh,
Besides, like,
wait, what if
both
it's like
and
the
even-
MCU? Where like
and
the
even-
souls were like a physical manifestation and it's all scientific process and it's like metaphysical and stuff. There's a lot of science into it. You should look it up.
oh yeah, yeah.
and not to mention like
Yeah.
cosmology is a thing that we should take into consideration, but like I'm pretty sure Death Battle doesn't really do cosmology, but like
Well, they
I mean,
sort of
actually,
do. I mean, they touch
they
upon it
do.
with
What am I talking about?
Hercules and-
Proceed, Andrew.
Yeah.
Proceed before I get
Kill
to
the
this.
bastard without directly targeting it.
In Jujutsu Kaisen, the soul and the body share an immutable connection. Whatever happens to the former affects the latter.
This lets Mahito squash, stretch, and shape-shift his body into literally anything he wants. Like Play-Doh, he can turn his limbs into blades or clubs, grow wings like a bird or fins like a fish, reform his body around injuries, or even create clones.
Curse users are naturally unharmed by their own ability. Should he touch a human, though, his alterations to their body are instantly fatal.
And since he's attacking your soul, those physical wounds are gonna be impossible.
Oh, really? That I didn't know. Feel about
Still
that.
not healed.
My goat. It's my goat on
And
screen.
it's like, yeah. I won't spoil
Yeah, Toto's
it.
my
I
go
won't
too.
spoil, but let's just say like that was pretty important for him as a character. Kinda.
I love Toto. He's funny.
It was cool.
To heal
What?
Even
What
if his alteration is
Yeah, so like his
Of course, you have to,
your soul, those
He's
physical wounds are gonna be impossible to heal.
Even if his alteration isn't directly fatal, the human
they're not
body
looking weird
won't
now,
last
though.
more than a few moments in a transfigured state.
All that with one
yeah, not the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, I saw a meme of
Oh,
that. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, huh?
Sorry, hold on. Like
Make it boom.
the video. Okay, my thing is slow on my end. Hold on.
Are you looking it up?
No, I just my thing was slow. Hold on.
Alright, do I need to back
I'll
up
play
real
the-
quick?
But you could proceed.
touch. God, I thought herpes.
No,
was
it's
bad.
fine.
His
You could.
powers mean Mahito treats humans as
Shut up,
effectively
Boomstick.
disposable dolls that he can gleefully experiment on. The more casualties, the better.
Yeah.
Especially if he gets to break your spirit first and
So
watch
his
you
powers
suffer.
is he can turn anybody
More
into a
twisted
Smiling
is when
Friends
he combines
character.
Two transfigured
basically.
humans together for soul multiplicity.
Interesting.
Essentially a giant torrent of body horror flesh that he repels at an opponent.
Yeah.
Mahito is unbelievably creative with his application of idol transfiguration, and despite being
Oh,
a
he really is.
newborn
Yeah,
curse,
he is.
consistently keeps experienced
Mhm.
sorcerers on the back foot.
It helps that he's a quick study who's picked
That
up
is
a
true.
number of different curse techniques, like the Black Flash.
By applying cursed energy within 1 microsecond
Oh,
of the
Black
opponent's
Flash?
enemy,
Black Flash.
Yeah.
Last I checked, Ezra Miller was a white guy.
Anyways,
piece itself will distort, exponentially amplifying its force by a factor of 2.5.
Not only does this hurt like a mother, it restores your curse technique and gets you fully in the zone.
And will require reflexes moving nearly 1,000
Oh,
times the speed.
the meme.
Fox 932? Really? They did calculate
Oh,
that.
Oh,
Mox,
that's
you know?
fast. Oh no.
I
That
don't
is-
know
I mean,
how
it's
fast.
not
Mo-
like
Yeah,
guys,
but
the-
like, I don't know though.
How
It's like,
fast is
I still
Mach?
feel like Shiggy should still be faster though.
I mean, it's definitely slower compared to like the speed of sound or speed of light, but that's still fast.
Still
That's
pretty
still
fast,
fast with
though.
a regular human.
Speed of sound. It's no surprise then that Mahito also unlocked the pinnacle of sorcerer techniques, the domain
Oh, no.
expansion.
Oh,
Not
shit.
that one,
More
Lord.
hands! A domain is like a barrier
Oh,
of
yeah,
cursed
domain
energies, but
expansion.
if you're caught
The
inside,
meme.
Mahito can use idle transfiguration instantly without even needing to touch you.
It's called the self-embodiment of perfection, the ultimate expression of Mahito's
That's exactly
absolute
what my
control
girlfriend
over his
said.
victim's body and soul. The
This
only
is
time it
Fortnite
ever
mode.
failed was against the student sorcerer and Mahito's archenemy, Yuji Itadori.
Because not only was
my
Yuji
boy.
a barf-inducing goody little two-shoes
Okay,
who
Marcus,
believed in the inalienable rights of all living things, blah, 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 he also had a curse
Yeah.
inside of him,
The king
blah, blah.
of curses.
Oh boy. here we
which
go.
meant Mahito's
Oh, yeah,
ability
Sakunai.
affected
I mean,
both
Sukuna.
souls in Yuji's body. Sukuna didn't like that.
The Planet Fitness
No,
Black
he
Card.
used his curse
Access any
technique,
location,
Planet
bring a
Fitness.
friend anytime, and
Wait,
recover
wait,
in the
wait,
Black
I
Card
just love how
spot.
perfect the time it was. Like Sukuna snapped his fingers and then this happened.
Yeah. It was so
Captain,
perfect.
there
What
is
is this
no
ad?
manual.
What are you watching?
Hey,
Wait,
wasn't me.
wait.
Hey, wait. Hey,
Hold
wait,
up.
Hey, that was
Wait,
me.
hold on.
That wasn't me. That was me.
I don't want to get
Alright.
age restricted.
Okay. Okay. Let's proceed.
I'm proceeding. Anyway, Sukuna killed this guy.
Surprise! And kicked Mahito's ass,
Andrew, you better
forcing
edit that
Patchface
out.
to fight with a handicap whenever
No,
facing
don't
his
edit it out.
pink-haired menace.
Yuji's belief in the value of human
I'll take
life
it
flew directly in the
Wait.
face of the world that Mahito knew to be cruel.
What
and
the f***, Jeff Pee-Pee?
So he made it his mission to crush Yuji's spirit before killing him,
didn't know.
murdering his friends, defiling their corpses, and brutally battering him before going in for the kill.
And he's got the strength
Oh,
to
sh- just kick him in the
Mahito's one of the
ball.
most powerful
Yeah.
curses in the world, and his growth
Ouch.
is exponential.
What a dick.
Fellow disaster
Cheap
curse
shot.
Jogo was able to
Oh,
summon
man.
a
Yeah.
First clash of fandom.
Oh,
job,
Wait,
meteor
what?
time.
There's other stuff?
Wait, hold
Wait a
on.
minute, there's a spin-off show?
Let me see that.
No, Curse Clash is a video game.
No, it's god awful.
Talk about.
Inspiration session.
We don't talk about Curse Clash, but
Yeah, but like, okay, what's
Interesting.
what the heck is Phantom Parade? I never heard of that one.
I think. Wait, give me
Oh,
a
that's. I
second.
think that's the. I think that's the mobile game. I think that's a mobile game.
Oh, my
I
friends
think.
play that.
There's
Yeah,
a
it's a
mobile
mobile
game?
game.
I mean, I know there's a mobile game for everything, but
Yeah,
like
and
the
they-
only one I play is Jurassic World, the
And they
game.
even have like original characters. They even have original characters for the mobile game. I think.
Are any of them female? Just
Oh,
just
yeah.
asking for a friend.
Oh wait, it's that one scene where it's like
Uh,
every man don't move and then Panda runs off.
Okay, okay,
Wait.
so what I'm getting is that they're trying to say that Mahito is like either just as or stronger than Jogo, even though like we really
I
think
can
about
see.
it, like,
I can see it.
like kind of, but like, at the same time, it's like in the show, like they say like with a power level is like how many fingers of Sukuna's fingers am I worth? It's like Mahito is like worth 2 fingers, while Jogo is like worth 8. I mean,
Oh. Okay. Someone's like capping. Someone is so capping.
Yeah, okay. Power leveling in JJK is bullshit.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball
I
GT
wanted to
exists.
get
Let's move on.
The
Please.
city of Shibuya to ash.
It's been an
Kinetic
hour.
energy of over 800 kilotons of TNT.
And Mahito can take as good as he can give.
Oh, the jump.
especially when, in the throes of struggle against Yuji, he evolved, unlocking a vastly more powerful form, the instant body of distorted killing.
Complete with armored exoskeleton
yeah,
and
yeah.
arm blades.
Okay. Wait. Oh, never mind.
Transfigured 1,000 humans. That's a lot of people.
oh dude, yeah, the Shibuya incident
Yeah.
was
Yeah. Mahito really thinks he's Shang Tsung.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Slammed Yuji and cratered the ground. Why is that a feat? That's not what.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, that's
anyone in
still- that's
anime
still-
can do that.
I mean, that's still kind of terrifying to do, especially since like keep this in mind, Yuji is sort of possessed by Sukuna and whatnot. Like, yeah, Like that's still something, you know. That's still something crazy.
A Cyberman
Even if
can
you
do that by exploding. Okay, that's not really an impressive feat.
Do you
It's
think
still
Thanos
something.
could
Yo,
defeat
man, they're
Mahito with
trying to-
just the Soul Stone?
Okay, you gotta give Death
Yeah.
this. They're trying to make this seem closer than it actually is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we
wait,
all know
Andrew-
Shigaraki's
Andrew-
gonna win.
Oh wait, everyone, let's wait. Let's wait until the fight. We may not know.
No,
all
I'm
good?
placing all my bets on Shigaraki.
If
Okay,
if
let's-
With a
Shigaraki
taste of
loses,
the
I will
almighty
watch. If
curse,
Shigaraki
Mahito was
loses,
growing.
I will watch 8 Crazy Nights again.
Yeah, actually no, that would be terrible. But
Okay, I'm
I don't
switching
get
sides.
it with
Mahito, you got this, boy. Forget all the things I've said about you.
Shut up, man.
You're the
Shut
man.
up,
You're the
man.
goat.
Alright.
Mahi,
Shut up.
A true
Oh,
blight
I
on
don't
all
think-
mankind.
I don't
It
think it would
wouldn't
happen.
last. In a bitter battle of resolve, Yuji won out. And a dog-eat-dog
You
world,
go.
there was now a bigger wolf.
You
So
see,
he tucked his tail and ran
Yo,
away like
get
a
fucked,
bitch.
Mahito. You
What do
piece
you
of
know? Life suddenly became a whole lot more meaningful the second it looked like it was about.
Oh my god!
Smiling friends!
Smiling friends! I just wait, guys! I literally referenced Smiling Friends earlier. Holy sh! Did
I'm pretty sure Sean did the same too.
I predicted this. Holy!
Kill
Oh
everybody.
god,
Oh, no, no,
that's
please, I don't
so
wanna die.
funny. That is so funny.
No, please,
We
no, I
would
don't
kill all
wanna
the
die, I don't
Puerto
wanna die.
Ricans.
Okay. This is better than Bowser vs Eggman by 1,000,000% now.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
this is better.
quiet
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
Out to end.
All that gleeful nihilism, just a bitter hypocrisy in the end.
For
You
him,
go,
maybe,
I
but
go.
Mahito found a convert in his archenemy. After a battle that wiped out thousands of innocent people, Yuji's youthful spirit was gone. The only thing left that mattered was exorcising this curse.
In a way, that was Mahito's final victory, the destruction of another human being's soul. He may not have been around to see it, but the curse Mahito inflicted on the world would bring it to its knees.
Alright,
Yeah, that's okay.
How dare
What
you?
are some freaking ads?
I know,
Wait, what are you
still,
saying?
Fortnite, come on, Fortnite.
I just want to say, I just want to
Yeah,
say,
join button.
get Mahito. I'm gonna dance on your corpse.
Yeah, that one. That's your
Uh-huh.
ticket to being a Death Battle champion.
Okay,
As a
good.
champion,
yeah, I
you get
thought
all
that would
sorts
be a
of
champion.
exclusive
Yeah.
Death Battle content, like extra videos, live chats, and sending
skip.
us your own
I'm
matchup
kind of
ideas.
broke.
Being a champion.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
see.
Oh,
Here we
okay,
go.
okay,
Fortnite,
they're
okay,
generous.
Fortnite.
They didn't show it off yet.
All right, Fortnite.
Come on. Okay.
All
The
right,
combatants
the
are
combatants
set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, the
Oh,
video
yeah,
game?
first class.
Wait, they didn't use Fortnite.
They
No.
did not use
This episode
Yeah.
sucks. I hate this episode so much.
No.
Yeah,
I'm so sad. I'm
I
sad.
hate this episode.
But they used the video
Hey,
game, guys. They used the
shitty
the
one.
device-
They
Not
used
Fortnite. It's not
My Hero
Fortnite.
1's Justice.
I'm
Game.
Okay,
autistic and therefore I don't like change. Where is the Fortnite?
Yeah, where's Fortnite? You can't.
Yeah, no, this
Yeah.
is
My autism is so
Okay,
crazy. I don't like change.
You know what? Shigaraki's gonna win this since Mahito's in that
okay.
dog.
Okay, give
shit.
it. Give me a
okay.
minute. Let's just
Well,
play
Dead
through. And then,
battle!
okay.
All right, you
so,
got this, Shigaraki.
we all agree. Like, okay, aside from Ben, we all agree that we already know who's winning this, right?
Oh no. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, the bid's over, bro. He's cooked.
Yeah,
the
pretty
bid is
much.
Over now.
And
The bid is over now. He's getting raped.
Man, I'm
He's
so
getting
sorry.
I mean, to be
Shigaraki,
honest,
no,
it's
no,
not
I'm just
because
gonna
I.
say this right now.
Wait,
Mahito,
guys,
this is
to be
gonna
honest,
be a. This is gonna be like
Wait.
I said it before and I'll say it again. This will be the biggest stomp in a death battle match since Homelander versus Omni-Man.
Yeah, well, guys, to be
yeah.
honest, it's not because I'm biased for like My Hero Academia or anything. It's just that me and Shigaraki played poker together. He's actually a pretty nice guy once you get to know him.
Interesting.
Yeah,
But let me just say right now.
Show the cards.
I mean, Shigaraki could probably just use like special gloves, or he could just not use his pinky at all. You just
Wait,
remove
I
one
know
finger,
how
you'll be fine.
Shigaraki could win. Actually, you know how I know he can win? When
What,
Mahito's
like,
not looking,
oh?
he can just pull out an AK-47 and just shoot the.
No pump him. You can no
I mean,
pump him.
like, before it decays anyway. I mean,
Yeah. But I'm just gonna say it right now. The fact we get to see Moro animate a battle again, that brings
Me
so
too.
much happiness to me. I love Moro so much. Like the fact like he animated this and Bowser vs.
Candy
Eggman
Crush.
needs like that's an accomplishment.
Love
Like-
Immortal, love Indie Cross. Indie Cross is my favorite.
Yeah, I gotta watch Indie Cross. I gotta watch
Yeah, me
that.
too.
Indie Cross is so good. I love Indie Cross.
All right.
Best FNF mod
Yeah.
ever. I don't care.
All right, so I will say this. There was one thing that I saw from the video, but it's not about who won or anything, but it's more about like a cameo. Don't like. I don't see that.
Oh yeah, you
Well, get-
mentioned that in the beginning or something, but you were like, nah.
Wait,
And I was like,
Stanley is
okay.
in this?
No, that's not the
We'll
one I'm
see.
talking about.
Carry
That's
on.
something else. That's actually something else.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
scared.
alright.
I'm so scared.
No, actually, no, it's not even that important. So, like,
Mahito.
Get
So,
on with
the
it.
guy, in the beginning, the guy that I was saying was like, "Is that who I think it is?" That was the Danger Sense guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? All right.
So let's
Well,
go.
that makes sense. But
Let the games
proceed.
begin.
Time for a death
oh
battle.
no, I'm scared.
Time to
I'm
play.
scared, guys. Ooh,
Okay, so we got flash animation.
That's not bad. Oh. Ew.
All right. Okay, we started pretty off to a very escalated start, but
Yep.
you know.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
Wait, hold on. What happened? You cut off on man. What happened?
The Isle Trans. Mahito killed off the Danger Sense guy with the Isle Transfiguration.
Already? Oh, okay. Well, this is not good.
Yep.
Shigaraki, you need to lock in, buddy.
I'd heard of a powerful villain stalking these parts. My organization is going to tear
Okay,
this
thank God he's
putrid
wearing
world down
sandals.
around us. We could use a
Or is that
favor
shoes?
or death.
Okay, thank God he's wearing shoes.
Me? Do I want to be king of the social rejects? How about I bring them your head instead? Fine by me. Let's call this
Oh, Tom
your
Stone.
audition. Sick 'em.
Oh, the no move already?
No moves! Oh no! No moves!
I remember those guys. They were so funny looking.
Not really. Oh my god. Animation? Oh shit.
Holy shit.
They're gone already.
Oh God, I can imagine what that smells like.
There's no way it's done already.
Shigaraki, look out! Oh,
Did you actually just say that?
Star, when you said that, that reminded me of Brian Look Out from Family Guy.
How lame!
What the fuck?
nailed it.
Oh gosh. Damn.
Whoa! That's another
Okay.
Audition over.
Yeah, audition is over.
Train Coon. How did this bus
Black Blast!
Wait, already?
He's evolving. Oh, what? Oh! Deprivation!
Wait a minute, why does he look like the bad guy from Aquaman 2? Ew.
Oh! Oh, this song goes crazy. I love this song.
Yes, it actually is possible to eat
Oh, come on.
I don't care about your food. I can buy it from the
Expansion to-
groceries anyways.
Expansion domain,
Oh.
Planet Fitness.
Oh, no.
Domain expansion.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh! The hamster presented to him.
I can read your soul. You're just a scared little boy whose daddy was mean and wants to make it everyone else's problem. Grow up.
You're the one to talk.
Damn.
Wait.
Wait, what the?
Oh god.
What in
Oh,
the-
ain't that some deja
Oh.
vu?
Oh fuck, it's a xenomorph.
It's Jover. It's
He's looking
Jover.
at pose. At least that's what I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay, he actually said that
that's
in
the
the manga.
xenomorph,
Oh
alright.
my gosh. Oh gosh.
My masterpiece.
It's
Damn.
Jover.
Oh yeah. He's done. He's run out of curse.
There goes the
now.
train.
Oh.
You
At least I don't
hate
know what's
humanity
there.
because you were born that way. Totally random. I hate
He's running!
He turned into Buggy! He turned into Buggy! Yay! You know what knew was gonna happen.
Yo.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was
right.
I just wanted to confirm. I just wanted to confirm real quick. So this morning I checked Twitter. I was scrolling down, and literally I got nothing about this until like I scrolled down and I saw like this one guy literally post the victory results. And I'm like, oh okay. I already knew Shigaraki was going to win, but still.
Guys,
Oh,
guys,
that was okay. I gotta rewatch this again for sure. But
Guys, where is it?
wow, that is
Let's
an
get it.
ending.
So literally,
I think this.
so I just want to say, I literally got spoiled on the results, but it was a spoiler. I was already like, yeah, I know Shigaraki was going to win.
Yeah, that's my poker partner right there. You did good, Shigaraki. You did good.
No,
I
you know
will-
what? Wait. I can now finally post this GIF. Hold on, real quick.
we got.
Okay, here you go. There you go.
I think this
Rip
might have been the
Bozo.
quickest death battle I've seen right up there with Omni-Man versus Homelander.
Yeah, that's what I said, Ton. That's literally what I just said a few minutes ago.
Red Bozo.
I didn't hear it.
Also, I did kind of like the track actually. A little different from what I was expecting.
Oh yeah, that's so. Oh,
JJK.
and the
Oh,
song.
Yeah,
also
that-
that
it
part
was
where
good.
Mahito turns into Buggy with the little feet in hand. That was
Yeah.
funny.
Like he did in this.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna listen to the sound. I gotta listen to the theme song because especially the name. Skin Deep goes crazy.
Yeah, it does.
But
All right.
what were you
All right.
saying?
So let's see
proceed.
how
I really want
bad
to
of a
see
stomp
the
this is.
results.
How bad was the stomp?
What did I say, Wiz? Like a bitch.
With their complex power
This was
sets,
literally
this
the,
match was
this
a
was literally.
That's so funny.
Wait, I have a
Like a
perfect
bitch.
analogy for this. This was the
Wait a minute!
Eagles
I literally
versus.
called them a. When I literally called them a Shigaraki, like I told you guys that Shigaraki should just pull an AK-47 and shoot the. He copied me.
Wait, no.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wait, I have a perfect analogy for this. This is the Eagles versus the Chiefs in the Super Bowl this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, at least with like the Chiefs and Eagles, a lot of people were like, "Oh, the Chiefs are going to win. Let's just get this over with." There was plenty of that, so like, I don't
I'm
think it's
just-
the
I'm
same.
just-
The actual match itself, it was a squash match.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. But like in terms of like the hype is like, well, non-existent hype. Nobody was like, oh god, the Chiefs are gonna win. You know what? Just get it over with. And then the Eagles won, and everyone's like, yeah, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
This really was.
I'm just okay. I just want to say, like, I don't know why, but like that run that Mahito did literally gives me like Bumblebee run vibes. You know, in Transformers One, he just ran.
Like a bitch.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, like
No,
that part was.
No, wait. That's Mahito when he realized that the funny princess from hell is chasing after him.
Shigaraki is Charlie from Hazbin Hotel.
I mean, make it.
Really was.
Where's the 50K song? Where's the 50K?
All right.
Inside of
Highway,
every villain is
highway.
a rainbow.
How is there still 4 minutes left? How long are they going to talk about?
All right,
how
can
this
we please
Oh,
finish up this
yeah,
episode,
well-
please?
Maybe it's like a sponsorship
Yeah.
or something.
No, they did
What?
on the sponsors. That's
They
all
already
done.
sponsorship. I
They
gotta
already
see
did
results.
that. It was on their
I gotta see
channel.
the results. Hold on.
Like a bitch.
With their complex power
Like
sets,
a
this
bitch.
match was a puzzle to figure out, which is why we're breaking it down to
Oh
three.
yeah, a puzzle. Yeah. So how exactly?
So, how complicated of a puzzle was this?
Like it really well. I guess to them it's more like, can he even see or
Wait, what?
touch Mahito? The answer is like yes, he could. Even if he couldn't,
Oh wait,
like,
hold on,
by
wait,
normal means, the kid
wait.
could still get to him.
Wait, can you go back? Wait, can you go back?
Yep, give me 1
like-
second.
Just a little bit.
Complex power sets, this match was a puzzle to figure out, which is why we're breaking it down to three categories: physical stats, survivability, and their
Three. They say it's a freaking.
Oh, interesting.
They're giving one. They're giving one to Mahito just for like pity points.
It's gonna be like Among Us versus Fall Guys.
Bro.
You know,
No.
participation award.
Well, they tried.
Oh boy, I'm so okay.
But first,
At
let's
least we did
address
our
one
very
thing.
best.
Good.
Hang on a minute. What?
But first, let's address one thing. Could Shigaraki even see Mahito?
Yeah.
He's an invisible curse after all.
Cursed energy and quirks are notably different.
Wait, that's a new one. Curse. Oh yeah, curse ability. Yeah. What? Even if like.
Oh wait. Oh.
Like he would still be able to do it with both Dangerous Sense and Search.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
And Shigaraki wouldn't be able to see curses normally. However, even regular humans can spontaneously develop the ability to see curses in life and death scenarios. And with the search quirk, Shigaraki would have had no problem tracking it.
So seeing Mahito wouldn't have been an issue. With that out of the way, we can jump into their stats.
This was no contest. Despite the disaster curses being able to destroy entire cities with their cursed energy, Shigaraki scaling to Deku and Bakugo meant he was calculably millions of times stronger.
He was faster too,
Thank you,
considering
movie.
he could react to light.
Wait, Mahito could potentially scale the road. Oh!
I have no idea.
Like, dude died! What do you mean you can scale him up to Toto because of his freaking thing?
I mean, he did fight Toto, didn't he? So
I mean, he
who
did
knows?
fight him, yeah, but it's like,
I think they're just trying to give him participation awards.
yeah, they're really trying, man.
Or maybe they're
Well,
really
Mahito's
trying their
Black
best.
Flash capped out at nearly 1,000
I
times
could-
the
I
speed
tried,
of
man,
sound.
but trying.
Nothing to scoff at, but Shiggy was thousands of times faster. Shigaraki takes
Yeah.
stats.
But survivability
Wow.
was a little trickier to figure out.
In terms of
Sometimes your
rock
words just
durability,
hypnotize
Shigaraki
me.
was a lot tougher, and his ability to generate new flesh meant that he could
Idle Transfiguration's unique ability to nullify regeneration, like reverse curse, predicated on a damaging. Mahito could certain and directly target. Stop him from. Cause yeah, like you can't really choose which soul he can trade. I don't think. Kind of whichever one comes up.
Hmm.
Yeah, that would make more sense because the only real at most like at max he was had to deal with was 2. That's with Yuji and Sukuna.
Yeah.
heal any wounds he might receive super easy.
However, Mahito is a curse and is immune to the kind of overwhelming physical damage Shigaraki could dish out. Not only that, Mahito's regenerative ability via idle transfiguration meant that he'd come back from anything short of spiritual damage.
Considering Mahito's unique curse body, he should actually get the edge in survivability.
Which
okay, let me say something about that. I get where they're coming from.
Okay.
But, like, they're missing something else that's very important about him. The cursed energy isn't unlimited. He has limits to it. Like, he can run out of it.
Oh, that is a good point. Oh, yeah,
so it's
that's
like,
really good. Yeah, that's a good point.
that's
Oh, no.
true. They do have a good point. That like with it, he can like manipulate his soul to keep going, but like it can't be forever. He'll run out. But Shigaraki, like, he has stamina. He could get tired out, but like he can still drain him a good amount of the power with like decay and other powers.
That is true.
I mean,
That
not like
is
it matters
true. So,
because the
like,
guy
should
lost.
survivability
You
go
get what I
to
mean, right?
Shigaraki, in your opinion?
Like, I get what they're trying to do. This really is just Among Us versus Fall Guys again. We're just giving him the pity point, but like,
What you're saying is that like Shigaraki should realistically get survivability, is what you're
he
saying,
should
right?
still technically get it because like, I believe he should, but like, that's just me.
Okay. Fair enough.
Presents
Fair
a
enough.
crucial question. Could Shigaraki even kill a curse like Mahito in the first place?
Or would Mahito's unkillability give him the time he needed to eventually put Shiggy down with idle transfiguration?
It all comes down to their powers.
To
Shigaraki
power.
had a lot more variety with
You
all
are
of the
standing in the
crazy
presence
quirks
of
all for one had
power.
collected over all the years, but none that we
Right.
know of could properly kill a curse. That didn't mean idle transfiguration was a surefire bet either, though.
Of all things, Shigaraki's vestiges served as a spiritual shield from the the effects of idol transfiguration. The fact that Mahito could not avoid targeting Sukuna while attacking Yuji meant that he couldn't target specific souls inside a person.
And Shiggy has hundreds of soul-like entities inside of him. Sure, each one down means he loses a quirk, but that's more than enough time to land a single hit with Decay, especially considering how much faster Shiggy is.
And Mahito has no way to defend against Shigaraki.
Shigaraki could not target spiritual matter. Nanami states that a curse like Mahito will still die after expanding all of their. Yeah, there it is. Of course.
Oh! Oops! Oops!
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Oops.
like, you can run out of cursed energy, and when that happens.
Oh,
like,
that reminds me of the Minecraft trailer. What are you making there? Aw, oops.
Given
Okay,
Shigaraki's massive
done.
physical span, 45-day stamina wins. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was. I forgot. I genuinely forgot like Shigaraki fought Gigantomachia, you know, that big guy for a month and a half. I forgot. Yeah, that's a good point.
Shigaraki would still kind of have enough stamina to keep going, and then just have enough time to drain all of the cursed energy.
That's what she said.
His primary quirk. Decay has affected spiritual beings in the past. Again, vestiges. In fact, he was able to damage Deku's vestige and have that damage transferred to the Deku in the real world.
Mahito may be made of spirit energy, but he still has a physical form. In fact, sorcerers that couldn't naturally target the soul were able to fight him on even footing. No reason to think Shiggy wouldn't decay him like everyone else.
Giving Shigaraki the third and final
power.
edge. It was a unique.
Oh gosh.
Oh, result. Oh no, results. Can I read these? Can I read these?
Go ahead.
Shigaraki, far stronger, larger arsenal and array of powers. Vestiges protects from idle transfiguration, whatever. But though this will remove one of his quirks, inferior regeneration. For Mahito, he has regeneration that made him nearly impossible to kill. But Decay could target his soul and kill him. He's far slower and weaker, and could individually target Shigaraki's soul. Wow! Wow! I have no words. I have no words. Wow.
Okay, so if there was one way to change up everything, I keep this. I keep the regeneration, these two, and then get rid of these two and change it to everything else, lol.
Everything else, lol.
If you know the reference, then good for you.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Oh, are you talking about like SpongeBob versus Aquaman or something?
Yeah, that one.
Yes, dude, that was such a good episode. Oh, that was so good.
Because like that's way too accurate. Like, yeah, Mahito got like one thing, and then it's just everything else is just back.
Yeah.
Duel to the death, but Shigaraki's overwhelming might, unstoppable powers, and deadly decay spelled the end for the disaster curse.
Nothing else to say. You really gotta hand it to Shigaraki.
The winner is Tomura Shigaraki.
Okay, pause.
Right.
Okay, let's go, my boy. Okay, wait, hold on. So let's see my record for like this season so far. I was wrong about Bardock versus Omni-Man. Okay, so Omni-Man wins. So that means I don't get any points. I was right about Joker winning, Persona Joker winning, so that's point there. Right about Bowser, right about Fall Guy, wrong about Asura, but right about Spawn, and right about Shigaraki. So that is like 5-2, right? 5-2?
I thought it was 3. Was it? Oh
no, wait, so I was, okay, so I voted for Bardock, but he lost. I voted for Asura, but he lost. So...
Yeah, 2, okay.
I haven't seen those first two that you mentioned.
Okay,
I haven't seen those first two that you mentioned. Of the ones that I have seen, I've only gotten one of them wrong, and that was because of my personal bias for Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
So,
I should have voted
admittedly,
for
I got
Kratos,
the
but I
Eggman
wanted to root
versus-
for Asura. Oh, well.
I got Eggman versus Bowser wrong purely because of my own bias, but like I thought Jorno was going to win, even though I haven't seen the death battle. I got spoiled. I did not know who to vote for Omni-Man versus Bardock. Asura and Kratos. I was originally rooting for Kratos, but then I was like, I was originally rooting for Asura, but I'm like, no, it's going to go to Kratos.
Yeah, I should have stuck with Kratos. But
I was
so.
always rooting for Kratos because
now,
he was the guy that introduced me to sex.
I think so far I've only been
But
wrong.
now,
with,
fellas, what do you guys think is gonna be the next time?
I know.
Versus Chuck E. Cheese. How I
Master Chief
got
versus
my. I have a
player.
prediction.
Oh, I know. Deku
Master Chief
versus
versus Doom
Morbius.
guy, yeah.
Boom.
No. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You know the protagonist of Kagurabachi, Chihiro or whatever his name is, right? You know. the
Wait,
Kagurabachi.
don't tell me. I'm trying to remember. That I can't remember.
Yeah, I actually heard I heard about a matchup like a while ago that where like someone pitted where someone was like, hey, let's have Morbius fight the protagonist of Kagurabachi, and that's mainly due to the fact of the memes that have been going around between these two. But I'm like, maybe I haven't actually read the series.
Oh,
I
now
wouldn't
I
know.
remember. It's that manga that became popular before it came out, right?
Yeah, the memes. The memes
Freddy,
are
was
great.
Freddy
meme.
Fazbear.
I actually
Freddy-
read it. It's actually kind of actually good. So
Freddy
the memes.
I gotta read that. It looks cool. Okay,
And
but
also
I'm
the
just
reason
thinking
why
now-
the reason why I picked Deku versus Morbius is not because they're similar anyway. Those are just the two characters I play in the fanfics.
Fair enough. Also, I swear to God, if I actually got spoiled about who the next time is, I
Freddy
would be a little. I will be a little mad, but you know what? I'm happy either way.
Freddy Fazbear.
If it's what I think it is, I'll be happy, and that means I got a whole ass. But you know what?
Freddy
Andrew, play it.
All right.
If it is what I think it is, let's see.
Next time on Death Battle.
I'm on Death
Yeah.
Battle.
What is it? Wait, what's
Oh no! Doom!
Doom versus Master Chief.
Oh
Master
shit!
Chief!
I've been
Master
joining the
Chief!
live
Yes! It's
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Chief!
sorry, John. I am so sorry. I'm sorry, John.
All right, so guys, I'm gonna make a
It
quick
is what it
call.
is,
So
it's
I'm gonna call
here.
another.
It's
Okay,
finally
okay,
here.
okay.
What are you people doing on my front lawn? Get out of here!